morning, Fayiz here. I'll be doing a face shave. It's been a few days. I've got about 3 or 4 days of growth. I don't even remember the last time I shaved. Earlier this week. It is Saturday today. I'm gonna go ahead and put my lather on. I've got it lathered up with my chisel and hound. I forget what they named this. I got it. I've had it for a couple of years now, I think. Color Riot is what it's called. He did a few of these. It's a beautiful color. The middle, like the little piece right here, is like see-through resin. Beautiful color. It's got that Venturian knot in it, which I love. And the soap that I've got lathered, if I try not eating it today, is the Southern Witchcrafts Autumn Ash. I haven't used this in a very long time, unfortunately. I love this scent. I don't know. I just haven't used it in a while. I don't know why. Before I continue, I'm gonna pause this real. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to go get my energy drink. I'm on call, so I need to wake up more than I am right now. This is the Celsius Kiwi Guava. So go ahead and crack that open. It's really good. Yeah, I'm on call this weekend. It's okay. Maybe, hopefully we get to save some people's lives, help some people out if they're having heart issues. I enjoy doing that. The razor that I've got loaded is the brass blackland blackbird, or brass bird. And it's got a second use feather in it. And I forgot to mention, sorry, I ran up the stairs. I'm kind of out of breath right now. Not really. The bevel pre-shave oil before I put the lather on. Super smooth. I trimmed down my beard since the last time I was on camera. I use a number 2 guard on my clippers. So yeah, I like it. I like a little bit of fullness, but once it gets too thick, too much, you start like the hairs in your mustache start getting in your mouth and all that stuff. It's gross. This is actually being really smooth right now. The feather's working excellent in this. Try to level these two out. Yeah, I'm on call. I was on call on Tuesday night, and we got called in at midnight, basically 12:30, and we did 2 emergencies, and I didn't get home until about 6 a.m. and then I worked another 10-hour shift after I showered and everything and went back to work. I'm still recovering from that. I'm getting old. I'm getting too old for the call stuff. I'll still do it. Obviously, it's part of my job, and I actually do enjoy it. I am going to try to cut back because I'm one of the people that picks up extra call, especially overnight call. Like if I pick up somebody's call, it's usually between 10 p.m. and 6:30 a.m., which is 6:30 a.m. is when our shift ends for call, because the day in the hospital on a weekday start at 7. So, might cut back a little bit on that, but it's good money. Get to help people out. It feels good to do that. All right. So this scent is really nice. The scent notes are actually on the label, on both the bottle and the soap. It's a vegan soap. I've used this on camera before. Maple spice, smoke, amber, and cedar. I get all of those things. It's very mapley. It's spicy. It's very smoky. There's some amber in there that rounds everything out, and definitely some woody cedar scent notes in there. So. It's a vegan base, but it's one of my favorite. Not only it is my favorite vegan base, but it's one of my favorite bases. It lathers very easily, even with a badger. It loads really easily. It's not too soft, but it's not too hard. And it feels very nice on the face too as I apply it. It takes water well, and then my skin feels great afterwards. Even before I put the splash on, which the splash is excellent as well. I'll get to that at the end. Yeah, that first pass was very nice with the blackbird. I sold a few razors off. Actually, I sold several razors off, so I kind of reduced how many options I have. Over here on my left, I've got like my stand razors, where like they're my high-end like carbon, Rex Ambassador, Deluxe Gold, Dart, Polished Dart, my Yates, Blackbird. Those are my stand razors. Those are the high-end razors that, in my opinion, I'm gonna have a stand for because they're so high quality. You kind of should. To display them. I sold my console. I sold a couple other razors. I do need to get one more stand actually for my carve razor. I love this razor. I just haven't had the time or anything right now to kind of deal with anything shaving related, purchase wise. Still working on my Japanese traditional sleeve. My next appointment is next week on Friday the 29th. Start doing all the shading, all the background shading. So it goes all the way up to the top of my shoulder. Got maple leaves in there because, again, just like the set, fall is my favorite time of year. And in Japan, they do this ceremonial watching of the leaves fall and change color, especially in the autumn. So that's why the maple leaves are such a big deal over there during that time of year. During the spring, they like the cherry blossoms for the same thing. They watch the cherry blossoms bloom, which is amazing. It's on my bucket list. I'm gonna go to Japan at least once in my life. And I plan on being there for as long as I can when I'm there. I got a bump right there, but can't do anything about it. Between a very efficient razor and a sharp blade like a feather. I didn't even feel that, I just saw it. This is, today, super buttery smooth. Between the soap, the blade, the razor, technique. Buttery smooth. I honestly am not feeling any like edginess, any sharpness. It just feels like smooth mowing down hair, which is nice. What else? This is the short handle on this, and like I said, on the brass one versus stainless steel, I don't get like the edges of the guard like I did with the stainless steel. I don't know why that is, but you know, it is what it is. The technique that I use with the blackbird is it's similar to the Rex Ambassador. I ride towards the guard more, and the dart as well. I feel like with those razors, if you are more towards the cap, you're kind of pushing the edge of the blade more towards your skin. So I think if you ride the guard, it kind of pulls it back a little bit. And honestly, for me, that makes it a little bit smoother. Final pass. I don't know why I lather the top half. I guess I'll just do one more swipe. I usually just do 2 on the top. I'm enjoying this so much that I don't mind. Although hopefully I don't get called in right now. I'm almost done. It doesn't matter. I honestly don't even really have much left even on this pass. I probably could have stopped on the second. Even with 3 or 4 days, I'm pretty sure it's been since Tuesday since I've had a shave. And it's Saturday today. It still got pretty much 95+% of it on 2 passes. Like there's nothing there. But that's this blackbird and the feather combination. This is excellent. I'm actually thoroughly impressed with this. I've had great shaves with this razor before, and this blade and this razor combination before. It's been a while since I've used it, so I kind of forget, you know. Yeah, excellent. Forgot to mention, the scent strength on this is probably like a 7.5 or an 8. It's really up there. That's how strong the scent strength is. Alum. No feedback at all on my top part of my face. Nothing on the right side. One little zing on that bump that I nicked off. That was awesome. Very little zinging right there. Nothing on the top half. I'm impressed. All right, let's dry off. Yeah, this is a great shave. Honestly, I didn't expect this to go that great. I was almost hesitant to put this blade in this razor because it's been so long since I've used this combination. Especially with 3 or 4 days of growth. But honestly, between the pre-shave, which honestly I didn't need because I've used all of this combination together without the pre-shave, and it was just as good. I do remember it being great. You get nervous about using an aggressive razor and blade together. And I do remember the Blackbird being one of my favorite razors at one point because of these kind of shaves. So the soap worked great. I highly recommend you try Southern Witchcrafts. If you're a vegan and you only use vegan stuff, you have to have some. I rarely say this about shaving stuff, but this is my favorite vegan soap of all time. Like it's that good. And it's like a top 3 or 4 favorite base. And that's up there with like Omnibus and the Pedro Fiasco and the Kaizen 2E. You can mix all those on any given day. There'll be a top 1 or 2. That was awesome. Shake up the splash, just like Melly Mel does. Cool little bottle. This is glass. Some of them are different colors. Like this Fougere Meta has this cool gradiated, or gradient, I guess the word is, black to clear, which is nice. Yeah. Oof. So the splash starts off very mapley, very syrupy. It's witch hazel based, by the way. I don't think there's any alcohol, so I wouldn't feel any burn. But as it dries down, you get more of the cedar and more of the smokiness. Not as much smokiness as the soap. It's still going to be more amber, maple, and cedar with this splash. And I do have the EDP as well. They make really good EDPs for the price. I think they're like $30 or something. This one, this EDP part, is back to the smoky and the spicy and the a little bit of maple, but very minimal maple in the EDP to my nose. So yeah, this is closer to the soap, and then the splash is a little bit sweeter. So you kind of get that full combination, that full experience if you use all 3 of them, or if you just use the soap and the aftershave. The EDPs are really strong from Southern Witchcraft, and they last all day to me, so they're a great value in my opinion. You only get 30 mLs, which, you know, is not that big of a bottle compared to like Seaforth Black Watch. You can see the size difference. And this is 50 mLs, I can't read. So you get a little, almost double the amount. I don't remember how much this one cost, but yeah, good stuff all the way around. So comment below if you've used any of this, the Blackbird, any Chisel and Hound brushes, or Southern Witchcraft stuff, especially this scent, and look forward to next time. Thank you.